I am currently managing 5 Pro challenges, and here's how they performed this week. If you are new here, my name is Daniel James, and I'm currently on a goal to reach $100,000 in total capital this year in 2026, and I'm using YouTube as a platform to document my journey. So I have about 5 challenges split across growth funded and aqua funded. I'm thinking of adding more the more I go down the line, but these two are my starting point. So it's showing 7 accounts here, but it's actually 3 accounts thereabout that I'm currently trading here, because the remaining accounts are just competition accounts, like this 100k. It's a competition account. I didn't buy the account, or I didn't win a trade giveaway. So you only trade this if you want to win a competition that Ghost Funded has going on. The person with the highest returns gets special rewards and whatever, but I'm not interested in all of that. My attention is in passing the account that I bought with my own money. So I have one account, 5k account, that is currently in profit. This is a phase 2. So passing this account gets me to the funded stage. It was in drawdown because of a loss I had. NZD USD when Trump fucked me up, man. But I'm currently in a trade on ADCHF and also USD JPY that should bring this account very, very close to passing. I also have another 5k account that I purchased that is also in drawdown, but this USD JPY should bring it about close to break even. Once it hits TP, I'm hoping this trade hits TP. When it does, this will be close to break even. And this is the 10k challenge that Ghost Funded gave me out of the goodness of their hearts. But it's a pay later challenge, so I'm just trading this on the sidelines, because when I pass it, I'll still have to pay for it later. And this brings me to the other accounts I have, like this one now, as you're seeing on my screen here. This is a 5k account that I was able to pass. I reached that profit target, and now for me to activate the account, I have to pay $48, which I'm not doing yet. I want to get my Ghost Funded trader account funded, request a payout, then use the payouts to activate this account. So that's my plan going forward with this. I also have another 5k pay later challenge that is currently in profit, and if this trade should hit take profits, if this ADCHF trade should hit, I think my take profit is around here. If it should hit this level, I should pass this 5k pay later challenge. So I even forgot, lol, I even have one more 5k. I have one more 5k pay later challenge, but I haven't started trading this one yet because I'm actually getting overwhelmed with the accounts I have at this point. So I'm just focusing on this 5 for now, and I'll trade this one when I have the time. Okay, these are the trades I am currently in on ADCHF. If you know my strategy, I'm a swing trader. I focus only on the 4-hour time frame. I simply just identify swing low, swing point, then drag the fib to, then set my limit order on the 7.71 level, depending on the trend. And this is obvious throughout my strategy. You can see this, we're obviously in an uptrend, and I just identified the swing points. Sometimes I use the fractal indicator. It makes identifying these swing points easier. So I use fractal as an indicator. I know it looks ugly now, but I manage with it. I drag from swing low, swing high, put my limit order at 7.1 level, and ride the trend. This is how I was able to get a win on AD The same concept. Drag fib 2 from swing low, swing high, price, tapped it in, and hit my take profit. That's my entire strategy, and that's the strategy I'm using to pass these profit challenges. Now, if you're wondering my risk structure on these challenges, it's simply just 1%. I risk 1% per trade on the challenge phase. Then I will scale down my risk to 0.5% per trade on the funded challenge phase. So that's the plan. And take a look at my journal. On my first 5k account, the reason why I took so many trades here is because this account was previously in drawdown, but I wasn't documenting the losses. If you all know, like a couple of months ago, I was using this 5k account with the scalping strategy I had, but it wasn't going too well because my classes did not allow me to properly day trade or scalp. So that's why the account was in drawdown, because I couldn't catch the trades that were winning, and I ended up catching the trades that would lose. so I couldn't learn my edge play out. So that's why I switched to swing trading. And if you check out my YouTube short, I am someone that usually advocates for swing trading as a student. And as you can see, these are the results. I think I have about like a 40%, 42% win rate so far. Let me count this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is 8 wins out of 17 trades. So this is about like a 47% win rate so far. My average win is 2.45. As you can see, I always aim for a fixed risk reward of 2.45 usually, and some occasions where I aim for 3R, but that's just some record. But most of the time I'm aiming for 2.45R, and I have about a 47% win rate. This is just the this is the journal for the second 5k account on Goods Funded. It's currently in drawdown, but the USD JPY trade should bring it close to break even. And hopefully I have another trade. Hopefully I pass both of these 5k accounts, then I make withdrawals from them and start making money to buy more accounts to reach my goal of 100k. Then this is the 10k pay later challenge. I had a win, then a couple of losses and break even, and I haven't traded it since because I haven't seen any setup that I can dedicate to it. But so far so good. The accounts are coming in nicely. I ended this week with about 1.45R. That was a win on ADNZD. I had a win on ADNZD this week and a loss on NZD/USD because of Trump. And NZD/USD was such a clean setup. Like, this pair was in a very good downtrend, a healthy trend, making higher lows and lower highs and lower lows. So how I wanted to enter this trade setup was I drag identify my swing points. The fractals is showing me these points here. So I drag from swing high to swing low, and I simply set my limit order on here. And this gives me a fixed RR of 2.5 thereabouts, risk to reward. And I simply set my limit order, and I check the fundamentals, because if you check my journal, I usually have a fundamental confluence to go alongside the trades I take. And on the NZD/USD, it had a very bearish sentiment, so the fundamentals aligned perfectly with the technicals, and I was very confident in this trade that I even risked 1.5%. I risked 1.5%. If you see here, I risked 1.5% on this trade because I was very confident in it, and it ended up losing. And Trump made a ceasefire with Iran, but I still have a bearish bias towards NZD/USD because the dollar is strong at the moment. Because the dollar is the world safe haven. If you're into fundamentals, you understand what I'm saying. But the dollar is the world's safe haven asset. So in times of uncertainty like this war going on, the dollar tends to increase, and that's why you're also seeing gold dropping. People also buy the dollar, and this time people are willing to hold the dollar more than gold. I go to the daily time frame and you can see that price is at a premium. Anything above the 0.5 fib level, which should be around here across this range, is considered as a premium. So I'm seeing NZD/USD in premium price ranges, and I simply just wanted to make a change of character, like breaking this higher low. Once it breaks this higher low, then I simply put a limit order here, then write the price down. So I'm waiting for price to break this low, then I drag my fib tool from here to here and set my limit order. Hopefully it gets triggered and also ends up in a win. This is the plan for next week. So I'm watching NZD/USD, I'm watching this new trade setup on AUD/NZD. I see it all follows my strategy. Swing point, swing low, swing high. So I'm just looking to buy here. I think I'm also watching GBP CAD. We are switching from a downtrend into an uptrend when we broke this lower high here. So breaking above this lower high, and even the moving averages are giving it a bullish sign, because the 200 level EMA is below the overall price action. So I'm simply waiting for it to retrace back to this 0.71 fib level and entering of this trade. So that's the plan for next week. Like and subscribe. Next week I plan on passing one of these challenges. Let's see if I can actually do it. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.